And welcome back. You know, as part of the recent activities as the 16th annual Nile PBR Invitational, Ed, we caught up with the PBR's funny man and Shoto, Montana native, Flint Rasmussen.
You know, one of the best known names really in the PBR, and we're very thrilled to have you with us today. Thanks for spending a few minutes.
So Flint, we want to ask, did you ever think that the sport of rodeo or the bull riding event would come this far?
You know, I can't say I didn't. I used to always say my goals in the profession were to take it where a little more mainstream than it had been before. And, you know, the PBR is different. Like we always say, it's not a rodeo. It's a little more contemporary. It's a little louder. It's a little brighter. It's a little quicker. Frankly, I think it's a little more fun. So I'm glad it has. And Billings, you know, even though Billings is the smallest market we go to, it's the longest running of our tour events, our televised tour events. So, of course, it's fun for me to come to Billings because I don't fly. I get to drive here. So it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
And of course, you have a well-known rodeo family, so this has got to be great for you and for your family to be on a national stage, really.
Yeah, it is. And my parents worked, through my childhood at rodeos across Montana. I spent as I was a kid, I went to places like White Sulphur Springs and Harlowton and Lewistown, and the fun places. Chinook. And no, never was in Chinook. I'm sorry. Too many mosquitoes. And so it's fun for them too to go places with me across the country, and it just opened up so many more opportunities. And speaking of family, it's kind of funny that my wife is out rodeoing, and as we're doing this in Billings, her and my daughters drove through going to another rodeo. So I meant a lot to them since they stopped and saw me, which they didn't do.
Now, Ed and I wanted to ask you, I mean, what's it like to share celebrity status there at Shoto America with the CBS evening shows, David Letterman?
Well, David Letterman is the second most famous. Actually, counting my brother Will, David Letterman is the third most famous person in Shoto, Montana. Dave has never called. He's never had me over to dinner. It's a little disappointing, but at least people in Shoto know he has a job. They still wonder what I do.
All right, very good. We certainly want to thank our friends at Cooper Tires and Tire-Rama for bringing you to Billings.
Yeah, Cooper Tires has been a great supporter of mine and great sponsor, and they set up activities like this and get to talk to people from all over the state here, so it's fun.
Well, thanks for taking time for us.
You got it, guys.
Ed, I think that's going to do it, right?
Yeah, I think so. We got a line of people waiting to meet Flint,
exactly.
So it'll be a great weekend of PBR.
All right, well, stay with us. Ed will have a complete look at your forecast right after this.